What is up, my butter biscuits? Within today's video, we're going to be talking about Jeffree Star because, y'all, it seems like he is stirring the pot over there on TikTok with a couple different things. He was calling this guy out by the name of Muzz. I guess he met up with him in Miami. And, y'all, he's literally getting onto TikTok Live telling people to unfollow him and don't send him any money and saying that he's, like, a horrible person. And I'm like, whoa. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Jeffree Star be doing the most, y'all. Like, I think I had made this comment. Well, I don't know if I said it on my podcast or before my podcast. I was talking to my homegirl, Jelly, who I do my podcast with. And I told her, I was like, oh my gosh, when I was watching Nicki Minaj on live when she was going off about Megan Thee Stallion, and I was like, why does she remind me of Jeffree Star? Like, I feel like they, like, I don't know, they have similarities where I'm just like, stop, pump the brakes. Like, you don't have to get on live and get so messy and just like go off on people, especially, I don't know. It's crazy because if you guys know me, if you guys watch my videos, and I've said before, I've been very, very open. When I was younger, y'all, I used to pop off like that too and be crazy. But I'm talking about when I was like 17, 18, 19, 20, I think I started to learn. 21, I was getting better. 22, it was just a wrap. Like, I learned how to talk and I learned how to process my emotions and I learned how to like speak. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like Nicki Minaj and I feel like Jeffree Star just, y'all, they just go off on these tangents and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, calm down, take a chill pill. Don't like get on the internet and do all this and be so messy. I don't know what the exact situation is with this guy Muzz, but he's going off on him. And I will play a little bit of a tick that I actually got from Rich Lux's Twitter. And then also we're going to be talking about him calling out Polite Society owner / old Two-Faced owner Jerrod Blandino, which I have a lot of thoughts and opinions about. I am just like, y'all, I just feel like sometimes he just does these things, obviously, for clicks and views. And hey, it does work to his benefit. People get to talking about him. People get to reposting. People like me get to like making videos about it. Do you know what I mean? So obviously it does benefit him in the aspect of him getting in views and getting more buzz generated around his name. And you guys know that I have always said, I think I was like the first person to call this out when he was like on and popping with Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Every single time that he was going to be coming out with a new line or a new collection or a new product, he was like creating drama somewhere, and it would always help generate his sales. I think that has always worked for him. So I'm like, maybe he's going back into that route. What is that? Back down that road is what I meant to say on TikTok and creating a little bit more drama to obviously sell some products. I don't know, but we're going to be talking about that within today's video. Also, do not forget, I have a new podcast. I upload new podcasts every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Y'all go show some love over there because I'm just saying, I would love to get to the point one day to where I could like do 3 podcasts a week. Like, I would love to do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like, I would love for that to be my thing. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just having such a good time over there. It's so fun. And honestly, I feel like I finally like, I don't know, like let down my guard, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'd be talking about everything on there. A lot of things that I haven't shared before. So make sure you guys go show some love over there. And my travel channel will be linked down below. I'm going to be going to Japan very soon. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of travel vlogs over there. I think I'm gonna do like daily vlogs over there, so make sure you guys go show some. Well, when I say daily vlogs, I mean like I'm gonna record daily is what I mean, not post daily, okay? Because I'm like, that's way too much. But I do post on Sundays on my travel channel. Well, every other Sunday now until then. Anyways, I'm rambling too much. Let me shut up. Let's go and get into the video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is this Muzz guy right here. He goes by the name of MuzzFit on TikTok, and y'all, he does have 1.3 million followers over there on TikTok. I feel like guys like this get so much love on TikTok and social media in general because they have a nice hot body and society deems them as like hot. Do you know what I mean? But then I look at the TikToks and I'm like, what are you bringing to the table over here? It's just a little bit boring in my personal opinion. But nonetheless, it seems that Jeffree Star was hanging out with him in Miami and invited him like over to his hotel. And I guess this guy was going live at Jeffree Star's hotel. And honestly, I feel like maybe this guy probably was like, oh, it's Jeffree Star. He has millions of followers. Let me link up with him so that way I can grow my social media platforms. I am so sure, in my opinion, my conspiracy theory, allegedly, I think Jeffree Star was definitely flirting with this guy. If you like look at his page, you guys can see he's like a hot guy and he has like a fit body, like somebody that would like, you know, catch Jeffree Star's eye, in my opinion. Okay, this is just my speculation over here. So I think maybe something had happened between them where I'm like, Jeffree Star probably wanted, you know, a little extra party favor, if you will, and maybe this guy was like, no, I'm just kicking with you because I'm trying to get some views off of you, you know. And I do have to say, Jeffree Star does have this history of, you know, having a little bit of a weird situation with straight men. If you guys don't remember, a few months ago, that guy flew out to Wyoming and was like supposed to do his like epoxy flooring. And the guy ended up leaving Jeffree Star's house, which in my opinion, I was like, that guy was kind of weird, honestly. Like, I was like, that's a weird situation. But still, nonetheless, Jeffree Star does have his history with straight men. So I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and play the TikTok that actually, well, I don't know if it was posted on TikTok, but he was on TikTok Live. I got it from Rich Lux's Twitter. Twitter if you guys are interested. I'm going to play a little clip of it so you guys can see.
So someone that you guys should never gift or ever see again is Muzz. Muzz is someone in the army. Me and Barb's bonded with him. We thought he was really cool. We thought he was going to be great. We connected with him because we thought he was going to be a real one. Muzz, awful. Unfollowed him immediately. Instead of apologizing or saying anything back to me, he unfollowed. You know, typical little boy syndrome. So Muzz met me and Barb's. He drove from wherever he came from, 30, 40 minutes away. And this is a person in America, y'all. Okay. Yeah, he was in my hotel room. He was live.
Yeah.
Me and Barb's met this person. This is who we're talking about. This is someone from America. He's in the military. One of the worst people I've ever met in my life. I mean, that's being a little dramatic, but when you're meeting someone off the app, you hope and pray they're just great and normal.
As y'all can see from right there, I'm just like, okay, you're kind of like doing the most. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you being so, I don't know. In just my opinion, I'm sorry if you guys follow Jeffree Star. If you guys follow the drama with Jeffree Star, you guys will know he has this history with straight guys. And I'm just like, why do I feel like he probably hit on this guy? And this guy was like, oh no. So Jeffree probably got irritated, in my opinion. Anyways, y'all, moving on. I really don't know what's the tea over there. I don't know why they're arguing, because in that little clip right there, he didn't really say why. He just said that, oh, he's a horrible person and unfollow him. Don't send him no money. I don't know. In my opinion, y'all, I feel like Jeffree Star probably sent him, like, what was it, a galaxy, a universe, whatever the top one is. He probably sent it to him, probably getting that guy all excited. And then Jeffree Star was probably like, ooh, I'm going to get a little something, something. And that didn't happen. Just my opinion. Anyways, moving on. Jeffree Star did a review of Polite Society's new foundation. Polite Society is owned by the old owners of Too Faced, Jerrod Blandino, and his husband. I don't know his name. Now, this right here, y'all, I am so sorry. This grinds my gears. I've said it before. When everyone was canceling Jeffree Star for the first time, and I had multiple Jeffree Star palettes, people were telling me, throw them in the trash, throw them in the garbage. And I'm like, do you think I'm stupid? Like, I don't have money like that. I am not rich. I am far from rich. Like, literally, I'm over here, like, on the brink of, like, re-signing up for EBT. That's how much I'm struggling. You know what I mean? Then and now. You know what I mean? So I'm like, why would I throw away product? I just don't get it. People are so dumb, and I think that when people do that, it's like, are you okay in the head? Like that guy actually who did the bronzer illusion, if you guys know that situation with Mikayla, he actually had a video before of where he was taking Jeffree Star's products and like running them over, throwing them away, and I'm like, you're doing the most for clicks and views. If you don't like this person, they already got your money, so what does it matter? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I said during the whole Jeffree Star time. I didn't purchase from his brand for almost 2 years, and y'all, that was my way of like, okay, I'm not supporting him anymore. But the old products that I had, he already got my money. So what does it matter? Like, if I go and break it, that's only me throwing away my money, and I'm just not going to do that. I am so sorry. And to be quite honest with you guys, I feel like I've lived too poor too long to ever do that. Like, even if like $10 million was deposited into my bank account tomorrow, if I got mad at like, I don't know, Jeffree Star, I wouldn't go and like throw away all the product. Like, I just feel like that's so wasteful. Well, Jeffree Star was asked to do a review of this new Polite Society foundation that like so many people are loving on TikTok. And I do have to say, honestly, like from the looks of it, it looks like it would be a really, really good foundation. I did see this in my Ulta store, and I was intrigued by the packaging because it does look like an egg and it looks pretty interesting, but it does look a little bit too full coverage to me. That's why I was like, I'm not going to get it, because I did swatch it, right? Well, anyways, he ends up getting the product, and I'm going to show you guys the TikTok in a little bit. He gets it, and then he says, oh, it turns out that this is the owner of Too Faced. You know, well, if you guys didn't know, Estee Lauder ended up buying out Too Faced. He was actually, Jerrod Blandino was actually the creative director for a while, but then he was ended up letting go, and then he created his own brand. Well, Jeffree Star ended up taking his foundation and throwing it in the trash. And I am just so like, what's wrong with you? Like, I don't know if he took it back out of the trash and like returned it. But like, say for example, if you didn't know that Jerrod Blandino was the owner of Polite Society, that's fine. And you're like, hey, I don't want to support them. Why wouldn't you just take it and return it? Like, send it back. Like, there's return policies from wherever you purchase it. So why wouldn't you just send it back? Like, why would you literally just throw away your money? And this to me is so stupid. It grinds my gears. I'm like, I understand Jeffree Star's a millionaire. I understand him throwing away these foundations is literally probably him just throwing away a penny. I get it. But y'all, that is just so dumb, because Jerrod Blandino already got your money off of this. Anyways, go ahead and check out this TikTok right here so you guys can see it for yourself.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another makeup review. How are ya?
Baby, we are back from Miami. We had a really amazing, wild, crazy weekend. My voice was a little lost, and now she's she's back. Of course, we're here in Wyoming. We're back at the ranch, and everyone has been begging me to use this foundation. I guess it looks like an egg. Let's investigate. Okay, so this is a new brand. It's called Polite Society. It looks like an egg. Everyone has been begging and dying for me to try it. So I've never heard of this brand before. The packaging, kind of boring. You open it up and it says positivity behind beauty. Now, who is behind this brand and who are the owners? Let's take a peek. Okay, are y'all trying to set me up? I really think y'all were trying to set me up by making me try this. Not the former owners of Too Faced being the new owners of this brand. Of course, someone so hateful and awful would have a fake positive message inside their box. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so 2024, let's stick to our morals. This is not about drama, but years ago, Nikki Tutorials did a collab with Too Faced. They made millions and millions of dollars off of her. She made 50K. They literally raked in the money, spit her out. I exposed it. This nightmare, the former owner of Too Faced, went on a full rampage. Him and his sister attacked me for months. I stopped using Too Faced on all of my social media. Estee Lauder bought Too Faced. They then asked him to shut the up, and they called him and silenced him, and they removed him off the board. Too Faced is now owned exclusively by Estee Lauder, so we decided to use it the other day. The blush is cute. He had nothing to do with it. Thank God, Estee Lauder, you woke up. But what we're not gonna do is go against our morals and try something created by a monster. So I know this is not promoted, that this is the former owner, but we Googled it and we found out. And a lot of people are like, but Jeffree, Mikayla said this could be a potential wedding foundation. Well, she also had James Charles at her wedding and he admitted to texting minors. So think about the people you support and the company they keep and spend your money where it should belong. Us as consumers need to stop spending money on pieces of shit.
So as y'all can see from right there, he's bringing up the whole situation with Nikki Tutorials and saying this is why he doesn't support Jerrod Blandino, which is totally fine. Whatever your reasoning is, that's cool. But then also, I do have to throw this out there too, in my personal opinion. I just feel like it's very hypocritical of Jeffree Star to be going, bringing up the situation from so many years ago because he doesn't like when people bring up his situations from the past. Do you know what I mean? And I'm the type of person of like, look, what Jerrod Blandino did to Nikki Tutorials was so messed up, so shady, completely used her and just did her so wrong, honestly. But I do feel like that was so long ago. If Nikki Tutorials has moved on, if Jerrod Blandino's moved on, like whatever the case is, it's like, okay, why are you bringing up stuff from so many years ago, you know? And I don't know. My whole thing is, I'm so sorry. I just think it's the dumbest thing in the world to buy product and throw it away. Like, at least return it. But hey, maybe he did take it out of the trash can and then returned it. But if he really did leave it in the trash can, I'm just like, damn, Jeffree Star, hit me up and send me some money. If you're just throwing away money, like, you can send some to my PayPal. Like, come on. Anyways, y'all, that is it for this video. What do you guys feel about this situation? Also, what do you guys feel about this foundation? Because honestly, a lot of people love it on TikTok. If you guys have tried it out, please let me know down below. But then also, what do you guys feel about people buying product and throwing it away? Like, am I the only one that thinks that is the biggest waste of money in the entire world? The way I view it is like you literally going to an ATM machine, taking out $100 and throwing it in the trash. That's the way I view it. But maybe I'm the only one with that outlook. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.